Hi, SJ. How's it going? My
Hi,
name is
Joe. Yeah,
yeah, my name is Joe from
you need no introduction, Joe.
yeah. Thank you for taking time to speak with us today.
Of
And
course.
first of all, just want to wish a hearty congratulations on your first feature film. Woo!
Thank you very much.
This is not your first rodeo with powered individuals. You've helmed stuff on TV like Jessica Jones and The Defenders. So overall, how has your experience on TV carried over to Madam Web?
Oh, without doubt, I couldn't have made this film had I not had all the experience I've had. And, not only with Jessica Jones, but on, many of the other shows I've done. I think every episode or series I've directed has sort of played a part in getting me to where I am today. You learn on everything, and I've tackled everything as if it is a movie. I never thought TV was any different. You're filmmaking and storytelling, and that's at the core of everything I do.
So would you say that in terms of making a feature film, it's more or less the same. There's not much of a challenge.
Oh no, there's a challenge. Trust me. They're making a movie of this scale is challenging, but I guess, you don't make the whole movie in one day. And it's like each day is another scene and each scene is just one shot at a time. And that sounds sort of quite basic to say that, but I think it's helpful when
Mhm.
you're facing something like this that every shot is you can only shoot the one shot at the same time or the two setups, whatever you're doing. So you're in the moment for each moment of the movie. You just try not to think about it as a whole. Don't look at the schedule too much. Don't look at what's down the road. Just keep thinking, where am I at? And, I guess I got underneath the skin of the script. So I really understood the script and I really knew the story we were going to try and tell. And that helped because then it's sort of inside you in a way.
Okay, so one of the scenes I thought was truly a standout was the train sequence, and it had this sort of suspenseful paranoia. It was like dialing the volume back and forth between safety and danger. What can you tell us about the process in getting these sort of sequences right?
Oh, well, thank you. That's actually one of my favorite scenes because it was one of the hardest to do. And therefore, when you've got it right, it's one of the most, fulfilling when you're able to sort of pull that off. So, it was about really kind of getting inside Cassie's head. At that moment, I wanted the audience to experience clairvoyance with her. We'd sort of watched her experience it in some of the other scenes, but we'd never quite been with her, So, as each clairvoyance moment throughout the movie, I wanted to make sure it was a little different and that we were either with Cassie or we were observing Cassie or we were surprised like Cassie would be. So this is one of those moments where I wanted you sort of in the hot seat with her. Now the challenge, of course, is you're making a scene or you're directing a scene in a enclosed space and everyone sat down. There's no action, there's no movement. So it was really the camera and editing. It was about how we can get in and out of the clairvoyance and see the variant versions of the future and knowing how I was going to splice those together as we were shooting it. So that was the biggest challenge, I think, was trying to keep all that in my head at the same time, because it was a lot. I think we shot it over a week, so it was an awful lot. Yeah, I definitely slept that Sunday after that week.
What was it like crafting the dynamic between Madam Web and, of course, the other Spider Woman, whereby because they're all like entangled in this web of similar experiences?
Yeah, I mean, that was the fun thing of it, that ultimately, they were each going on their own individual journey, but they shared a common theme. So it was about, driving towards that end goal of the connections. And that's what made it quite exciting, was balancing that and making sure that each character felt individual, that they had their own story to tell, they had their own backstory, and that each of the spiders themselves were unique, original, vital. And I was so lucky. The cast is so exceptional, headed by Dakota, but with the three spiders in it, they are inimitable.
All right. It's been so delightful to talk to you, SJ. Thank you for your
Likewise, Joe.
insight. Thank you.